And we're back with week 9 of the college football season. Arkansas was off last week. They had a bye week to get healthy and recover. Boy, we needed it. Good news is we didn't have a loss last weekend. The bad news is other teams are looking pretty good right now. You had LSU that is really coming on with Jaden Daniels. I didn't think the Brian Kelly thing was going to work at LSU. Apparently it might for a little bit. He did good on transfers. He's doing good at Jaden Daniels. They got Butte. He's catching passes again. So LSU is starting to pick things up as they go along in their season. A&M stinks. It's awful. It is a train wreck. How Arkansas lost a game to them it blows my mind. I mean, it was obvious. It was a freak fumble recovery that they ended up handing off and running in for a touchdown. Our field goal kicker, Little, who never misses, hit the upright. I mean, just everything that could have gone wrong in a game went wrong, and that's the only reason A&M won that game. If Arkansas plays that game 10 times, 9 of those times Arkansas wins. Unfortunately, that was the one time A&M was going to win. And also, Tennessee is still rolling along, and man, they are looking awesome this year. Tennessee is on fire. They have probably, I think, the person that's going to win the Heisman this year under center with Hooker. Hyatt, wide receiver, is just tearing everybody up. Their defense is stepping up and doing what they need to do. I know they played University of Tennessee, Martin, or whatever you want to call them. However, they still put up a lot of points against a defense. They're looking really, really good. I still have them picked to win the East this year. Ole Miss loses its first game, and it was a good game. Jackson Dart he's not the quarterback they had last year, but he is very good. He's solid. He doesn't do stupid stuff, which is a big deal in college football, not to do stupid stuff. And A&M, once again, they stink. They suspended 3 freshmen this week indefinitely. That's 3 freshmen from the greatest recruiting class in the history of college football. Now, there's different reports on why they got suspended. The report going around is that they were caught smoking marijuana in the locker room. Really? Really? Like, you can't wait. You're that stupid. You're going to do it in the locker room. Yeah, and so they had 3 freshmen suspended indefinitely. And for the game that really grinds my gears last week, Syracuse against Clemson. I know you're like, that's not even SEC. Why do you care? I care because I hate to see a team get the shaft. A couple years ago, it was us against Auburn. We had the game won. Bo Nix turned around and spiked the ball, so it was counted. It should have been a fumble. They counted it as an incomplete pass. Auburn won the game. This year, Syracuse was undefeated going against Clemson, who's not that good this year. And Syracuse had them 3rd and like 18 or 3rd and 20. Their quarterback takes off running, and while he's still in bounds, one of the defenders pushes him out of bounds. They throw a flag for roughing the passer, which gave them an automatic first down. Now, had that flag not got thrown, Syracuse would have got the ball back with the lead. However, Clemson got an automatic first down out of that. Now, the next play, there was a penalty for a face mask, which should have been called. However, that play never should have happened because Syracuse should have got the stop right there. The officials really shafted Syracuse this week. And if I was a Syracuse fan, I'd be upset because they were undefeated. They had the best season I can remember them having in ever. And they should have won that game against Clemson. So, Syracuse fans, I'm with you on that. Now, for the game that's the most important of this coming week, well, for me, Arkansas Razorbacks are traveling to Auburn, Alabama to face the Auburn Tigers. Auburn's pretty good. Ashford is really coming on as a quarterback. He's not, what they've had in the past, but they do have a running back named Bigsby that is a beast. It's like just a bowling ball just going down the field. So Bumper Pool and Drew Sanders are going to have their hands full with Ashford and Bigsby this week. They're going to have to keep their eye on them. One to spy one spy the other one, and that be their whole assignment. Luckily, our defensive backfield should be a little bit better this week. We have some corners coming back. We got 2 safeties coming back, I believe, including Slusher, which he's pretty much the captain of that backfield, especially now that Jalen Catalon is done for the season. And I wouldn't be surprised if Hudson Clark doesn't stay at safety. He did really, really good there. I think he might have found his niche. If we can have a corner to take his place, I think he's a much better safety than he is corner. My original prediction for this game was 52-17 Arkansas. However, Auburn's getting better as the weeks go along. I mean, it's still going to be a train wreck at the end of the season. The coach is already going to be fired. Everyone knows it, including him and his staff. So I have this game staying a win for the Arkansas Razorbacks. I'm going to have it 52-31. And my player of the game is going to be Trey Knox. Now, whether they win, lose, doesn't matter because it's a game. It's only a game. Remember, comment, like, share, subscribe. Do all that Rick'em, Rock'em, Sock'em stuff. And bye!